am in Jerusalem at the Montefiore Windmill. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
And so here is Mayor, but that's not his whole name. I can't pronounce his first name, so tell him what your first name is.
My name is Meyer, and I'm from here.
And what's your position here at the windmill?
I'm managing this site right now. It's like a touristic area. It's the first windmill outside the walls of the old city of Jerusalem that we have right here.
But wait a minute, why is there a windmill in Jerusalem? Why is there?
So basically it's the startup of Jerusalem. That's what make people live the walls of the old city. For 1800 years, when you say Jerusalem, you mean 1 square kilometer, so it's like 0.8 square miles of a city. And this windmill basically brought people out because they needed to buy ground flour here, and just made Jerusalem what it is.
So this area that we're standing in front of is the original area that actually people moved, the first group colony actually that moved out of Jerusalem.
Yeah.
This is where they first moved, the first exhibitors or whatever you want, expeditioners or whatever that moved out, right?
Yeah, it's like a 5-minute walk, but it was very dangerous in here.
Right.
A lot of lions and tigers here and some bandits.
Well, if you remember, King David talked about lions and tigers. Now the forests have been cut down. They're all pretty much extinct. But this really did used to be an area of danger. Yeah,
that's why we have so much street cats and they're thriving in here.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the history about the windmill.
So basically, at the middle of the 19th century, this very rich guy from the UK come here and sees the city as it is.
Right, it's beautiful.
And he decides to do something for the Jewish community inside the walls of the old city.
Right.
He's building a very big building right down here, and that's the first building, and the windmill, and try to lure people to come out of the old city. But it was very dangerous, so he did like a back and forth kind of thing, trying to like lure them out. No rent, for free, paying them like...
So it would be attractive to people that maybe were struggling in the old city to take the risk and come out.
But they were very scared about what's going on here.
Right. But now today, this is like the most expensive area in Jerusalem, right? That's like the high... That's amazing.
There's not a lot of houses with a view to the old city walls without being inside the old city.
Right.
The old city is very crowded. A lot of people, a lot of tourists going in, and this is a rarely area that's quiet and beautiful at the same time,
and
we don't have that.
That's why it's so expensive.
Yeah.
So tell me so the windmill was flour mill for how long?
And then it is today.
It still is today. So there was a period, tell us about what happened between A and B.
Okay, for 18 years the windmill was working from 1858 until 1876. It was working, ground flour for the community. But then the steam engines were invented, and there was a steam mill that was grinding all the time.
Twice as much.
This grinds only when it's windy. So they just abandoned it. They got a few circulations. There was a machine gun on top when Israel was fighting Jordan.
Yes.
So this is like the border of 1967, the green line.
Great. Oh my goodness. Right here.
Yeah, and in 2012, the city of Jerusalem and Dutch who loves Israel decided to renovate it. It was the company that I'm working in, Zuzu. We started making it move.
They also do bike tours too, don't they? Zuzu?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
We do bikes, we do segways.
Yeah, I've used them before. They're good. They're really good.
Everything that makes you move, basically.
I love that. And the windmill makes you move.
Exactly.
Right? So now, what are you doing? I know this. They have like wine parties or they have concerts out here. What else do you do now?
We have the best view in Jerusalem, so it's very important to keep it open for people to come in. But we have a small coffee cart thingy,
that's so nice.
And a wine tasting area that we're gonna see soon.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Okay, I'm ready to see everything. Okay, let's go. So we're inside the windmill. It's all stone. It's absolutely beautiful. But I'm looking at a winery. So what is this winery about?
The winery is the Jerusalem Winery. It's the only winery in Jerusalem and the biggest one right now. It was founded basically inside the old city by the Mendelssohn family, and Right now it's producing 3 million bottles a year.
That's incredible. How many tourists do you have a year?
Approximately 1.5, 2 million people comes around the windmill. It's the most visited windmill in the world.
In the world?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's amazing. It's still in production. And you told me there's 5 floors?
Yeah, there are 5 floors in the windmill. The top floor is a wooden floor where the blades are at.
Right.
And the four of the floors are stone. It's where the mechanism working, and until today it grounds flour.
That is incredible. It's just so beautiful here. The whole thing is gorgeous. You have wine tasting for people that want to come. You even have your own glasses. So, well, thank you so much for this part. I love it. It's absolutely, you're really sweet.
Thank you.
We're going to look around the windmill today.
Okay,
thank
welcome.
you. Oh, thank you so much.